Hello everyone, you are welcome. You are watching Bypass Take RW. Okay, today we are going to continue with our episode, our series. This is the next episode. Okay, as you see, this is our previous codes on our previous work. We did. Okay, this is our output. This is our output of what we did. Okay, today we are going to see how to style, how to format, how to use colors in different terms. Okay, as I said before, we are going to see those steps and those titles by formatting texts. And after I will show you and teach you how to use a CSS, formatting text with CSS, and how to make links from one page to another, how to shift or to exchange pages with links, and how to import an images, and how to make tables. Then after we are going to see how to make a list. I hope you will understand all these kind of styles. Okay. Let us start with HTML styles. Okay, let me first show you how to comment. We have in programming we have a different types of comment. We have a long comment and short comment, or single line comment, or multiple line comment. In HTML, we have a single line comment is the same as multiple line comment. You can place control in a window pieces. You can press window and left slash. This is how to make a comment with a single line, and multiple lines. Let us write this. You see, all these codes and these codes, these signs will be commented. But if you went to end comment by here, we write this minus and greater than. Okay, this is how to make a comment with multiple lines. Multiple line comment. Multiple line comment. Okay, let us continue with showing you. I hope you understand how to comment. If you will learn, let us test this. Let's save it. We save it by Control Save, Control S. Let us see what the output we get. You see, all these line which is in multiple lines will not be displayed because we make it like a comment. Okay, let us remove this comment and save it. Let us see what the output. You see, they come back. Okay, I hope you understand how to make a comment with a single line and multiple lines. Okay, let me show you the syntax of styling. First, you need to type a tag name and style as properties. Style equal to double quotes, and you write property value. Property value. Don't worry, I'm going to show you how to. If you finish to write a property value, you end by a dot comma or end line. Okay, then you finish. Okay, a property, let me telling you one thing. A property is a CSS property. I hope you understand. I will show you in the future. Okay, the value is the CSS value. Yes, that is what I'm going to show you. Okay, let us test. If I want to change this header, this tag means header, as I said before, is a header 1, is the biggest. Let us save it. You see, this is a heading. If you write like 4, head 4, you see, will be resized into smaller size. Okay, let us go back. Okay, let me explain these by testing by here. Head, let us say style, and let us write a property value. This is an example I'm going to show you. Let us write color, then write a value. Here I will say sorry. Okay, here let us write color, and let us delete. Let's write blue, then end of style. We say this means is the end of property style property value. Okay, let us test it. You see, this is heading will be a blue. Okay, that's how we can deal with styles. Okay, now let me show you how to make a background color. Okay, we say let us remove these. Okay, in the background color property, define the background color for the HTML element. Yeah, this is the example I'm going to show you that will show you how to change the background color of the body. You see, this is the white background, and we want to change the background color of the body. Okay, this body will cover this whole page, this content whole page. Okay, let us write style and background color, then write, let us say an example, powder blue. Let's say powder blue. Okay, then end of style. Let us save it. Nope. Then refresh. You see, the whole content background was changed. Okay. This is how to deal with the background. Okay. For the next one, let us see how to deal with the HTML fonts. HTML fonts. A font family is a property define how font will be used in HTML element. Okay, let us change the font of this paragraph. Let's say style, as I said, how to make it. Then write font family, font family. Then write career is an example. Courier, then end. Let us test it. You see, automatically this paragraph will be changed. Let us copy this and okay, let me copy this paragraph in multiple in order to see those ones. You see, this is how we can change a font family. Okay, let us see another example font. Let's say Arial. You see, this is how we change Algeria. I'm sorry. Okay, that's how we say. Okay, let me put these at the heading, head one. Okay, you see, will be changed. Okay, now let us see how to resize a text. How to resize the text. Let us copy this. Use BR. This BR show make a distance between the rows. Okay, let me paste it by here. Okay, then let us say a font size, as we want to change a size of our head. Let us say heading 2, and change this in order to be resizing it. Okay, let's say font size. This is here. Then we write our size we want to make it. We can use a percentage. Let us test it. You see, will be greater than this one. We can use by pixels. You see, will be a biggest one. Okay, let us make small. You see, will be changed 100 pixels. You see, that good one. Okay, resizing one, font size. Okay, that one. Okay, next one, I'm going to show you how to use a text alignment, how to align our texts. Okay, let us resize this one and make it 30 pixels. Okay, we want to put these into in the center. in the center. Then we say text align property define how the horizontal text aligned for HTML element is. Let us make font text align this is a text align, then we say center. Okay, there you see, this is how we did with aligning our text. Okay, we are going to format a text, to deal with formatting text, like bolding, make italic, and how to make a subscription, how to make superscription. Okay, let us see how we're going to deal with formatting our text, by formatting, by bordering, by italic. Okay, let us see how to bold. We're going to start with bold. Okay, let's say like this is an element that to explain how to bold, and what this, let's say this is a bold. Let's save it. You see, the text was be bold. Let's make it into a paragraph. Copy this, cut this, and make into a paragraph. You see, this is a bold. Let us copy this and make the output, the out of this bold. This is not bold, and see the difference. You see, this is not a bold. Slash. Okay, this is bold and this is not bold, because this bold was inside the B, inside the body, the bold. Okay, and this bold is the same as strong properties. When we say strong, okay, let's copy this. Cut this and save it. You see, this B work like this strong is the same. Okay, I hope you understand. This B is the same as strong. Okay, let us move on. Okay, now let us see how to make an italic. Okay, let us copy this. We are going to make this as italic, and save it. Let us test it. You see, this is a bold or be italic. Let us write italic. You see, this is an italic. Okay, let us. This italic is the same as emphasized. Okay, how to write emphasize? We write em and end with em. You see, it's the same as. Let us write emphasized. Okay, this is not emphasized. Remove is okay. Wow, let us go on. And let me show you how to use a small element. When we say this paragraph is a small, this paragraph, let's paste into and small. Let us save it. You see, this paragraph is not. This paragraph is not like this in the size, because this is inside the small tag. Okay, you see. Okay, now let us move on. How to use element called mark. Let us write mark and paste inside these. You see, this one is not the same as these. You see, all these tags was showing you how to deal with tags, okay, and how to format the text and how to deal with formatting the text. Okay, let us see how to subscript and how to superscript. For example, if we say, let me comment, if we want to use bases and powers, we use sub and use sub and sub tags. Okay, let us see how to use it. When we say let us say paragraph 1 and 1 2 base or sub let us to say 2. Let us save it and refresh. You see, 2 base 2. And let us copy this and see how to make this is the base. The base is example of how to write bases in HTML. Okay, you see, this is our base too. Okay, when we say, let us say power, oh no, I'm sorry, sub and 2, and this is an example of how to write powers. In HTML. Let us test it. You see, 2 power 2, 2 base 2. I hope you understand how to make these ones. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to make a background of the paragraph or headings and so on. When we want to make this head 2 make its own background, we say Let us see where background. It's a week. Where is it? Okay, this is one. When we want to make its background, we say background color. Let us say an example, Doja blue. Let us save it and see. You see, these heading 2 have its own background. You see? Wow, that's good. Let's see another example. Let's see, let us say this paragraph style and a background color, and let's say tomato. Tomato is not the fruit, is a kind of color. Okay, let me show you. You see, this is a tomato color. Okay, now we can change a text. I was showing how to change a text color. Okay, now let us see how to make a bold with dealing with text. When we want to make these its own bold, we can say, let us go to these. You can say style border. We want to make a border of that one 2 pixels, and rewrite solve the color. This experiment, the color we're going to make as a bold. Let us say violet. Let us test it. You see, the violet will be the bordering was bordered this paragraph. Okay, now we can set a color or the border. This is an example. Now let us see in kind of colors. We have different types of colors. We can use. We can also be specified the using of RGB values, by hexadecimal values, by HSL values, by RGBA values, and etc. Okay, now I'm going to show you and to teach you how to use a CSS. Okay, in CSS we have 3 types of CSS. First one is inline, the second one is internal, and third one is an external CSS. By inline, we use the style attribute inside HTML element, as I showing you like this. This is an example of inline CSS. Okay. The second one type is internal CSS. By using internal CSS, we use a style element inside the header, inside this header. Okay. By external, we create external CSS file. I will show you how to make it. Okay, let us move on and see how to use internal CSS. Let me delete those codes. Okay, we are going to see how to use internal CSS. By internal CSS, we will use style tag, style element inside this head. Okay, we write this. Okay, let us see an example. Let us write paragraph. Let's see. Let us write bypass take RW. Okay, you see this bypass take RW is not formatted, but we want to format it. Okay, inside this style, by using internal CSS, we write the tag element, or the tag which we want to format or to edit is paragraph, and then we make these brackets, then write what we are going to make all properties values. Let us write a color, which means we want to change the color of text. Let's see, let us write red, then end of style, then test it. You see, was big changed. Let us, you see, this is smallest. Let us write font size, then write 100 pixels, then end of tag, and save it and text it. You see, with B, that is okay. Now I hope you understand how to make or to deal with style by internal CSS. Let us see how we can use an external CSS. Let us see how we deal with external CSS. First one, you must know how to create a new document. I'm using Sublime Text. Let me first by using external. First, we want to make or to create external sheet, or to write another file and then import that file we was saving, which have extension of CSS, and import it. Let me show you how to make it. Okay, let me delete this, and first, now we are going to make external CSS. First, we need to make a new document. Let me make okay. Let me open our folder. Is on the desktop. Okay, let me close this. Okay, this is our page. Now let me create a new document, a new file, then save it as CSS. Then let us see, this is a CSS. Then call it as CSS. Okay, now we have two files inside our project or our file. Now let us import it. Let us import this CSS file inside our index. in order to format a different documents. Okay, first we write element called or a tag called link. We are going to make a link between documents. Okay, now you see this is a relationship called style sheet, then type, which is CSS, then href, that make a link between our styles. Okay, our CSS is called css.css. Now the relationship was created. How we can able to understand if this document will be connected. Let us format this one. Okay, we go to this CSS file and make a background color as blue. We want to make this paragraph as blue. Okay, then let us test it. You see, now is not why is not working. You see, P style. Let us make another file, call it style dot css, then save it. Okay, now let me write. You see the type of this is an error because it has crossed this. You see, I was writing ACC. This type of document is not exist, but if you write this, then save it. You see, nope. CSS, let me write style dot css, then save it. Then let me copy this and paste here. You see, wow, that's how we can make a CSS document. Let us make a font size as a 2 okay, you see, be greater, and let us use font family as let us in Microsoft Word. The has different fonts. You see, let us use Algerian, and paste it here and save it. No, I'm sorry. And test it. You see, Algerian be like this one. Now, I hope you understand how to use an external CSS. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to font with external CSS. Okay, I was showing you, but let me teach you how to deal with links. How to deal with links. Okay, link are hyperlinks. You see what the meaning of hyperlinks is? A different interaction between pages. Okay, you can click on the link and jump to another document. when you move a mouse over the link, the mouse arrow will be turned into the title hand. You see the hand of the mouse will be changed into the hand. Okay. Now let us see an example of how to deal with that. Okay, first let me create another HTML document. Let me save it as home.html. Okay, then at HTML, let's see by pass take a W, then save it. Then by the paragraph say by pass arrow, by pass take, a W. Then let us see. Okay, let us make a link between these index and home. Okay, let's see. Let us write P and write go to by pass take page. Then you see, now this is not our link. Now let us remove. Let us say this is header one, in order to remove that font. Then go to the CSS style and say H1. Okay, you see, we want to make this paragraph as a link. We say A tag represent the link. Okay, let us take this, copy this inside this A as a link. Then specify the page you want to go on. Then we say home dot extension of our page is an HTML. This is how we make a link. If you test it, let us see, let us delete this one. I want to show you small. Nope. We are not on our indexed page. Let us go here and make A as a link. Then cut this and paste it here. Then write a home. We want to go here. We want to move from this indexed page and go to the home page. Then pass an extension of our page. Then let us test. You see, exactly these words will be changed into our link. When we move our mouse into this, will be a little hand. You see, when we click on this, we go to the next page called homepage.html. Let us go make a go back link here. we say A as a ring, then say back, go back, go back, then write index dot html, then refresh it. You see, when we click here, we go back. Now this will be working when these two different documents will be inside the same folder or the same directory. Okay, let us take an example. Make another folder inside the bypass text, like let us call it hit link, and take this document. Okay, let me go to our document, and this home, move it inside the ring. You see, when we refresh this and click on this, there is no file found. File is not found. Okay, how we can fix this? We say, okay, go to index. We say these, we write a link, then slash home. You see, link slash home.html. Let us go back and refresh. You see, back on the indexed HTML page. You see, when we write, okay, you see, there is no file found here. But if we want to go back, we write slash index.html. Let us go back here and refresh it and go back. You see, this is how to make rings between those pages. Okay, now let me teach you how to import an images. Let me write images. How to import images. Okay, the syntax of how to import images, we say image source, then equal, and pass the image name, and then extension. Okay, let us see an example. First, we want to import an image inside this document. Let us say an example of image. Let us rename this one as C. No, the image. Then copy this one and go back to here. Paste it. Okay, now let us import an image inside image. Then we write a name. It is called images dot, its extension is PNG. Then pass the size of it. We say style. We're going to use inline CSS, then write 48 pixels. No, they say width as 48 pixels, and then we write height as 48 pixels, then let us test it. You see, this is our image. Let us make this as let us make it as percentage, then save it. You see, this is our image. Okay, now let me teach you how to create, how to make a tables and insert the tables. Let me say H1, how to make tables. Okay, first one, we use tag called or element called table, then we write table rows as table row. Every table contains with rows and table datas. TD, this is called table datas. Okay, this is how to write. Every table contains with table data, table headers. Yeah, let me start with table rows and then table headers, table header. Okay, let's say now numbers. You see, then names, let's say n, and use our superscript and insert it. Let's say name, then name. This is how to make table edges. Let us write edges, then names. Okay, now let us see first how these look like. But first we say a border in order to make table will be displayed by border link. You see, when we refresh, you see, this is how to make a table. Let us insert different datas, commented datas inside tables. Let us say this table row, then insert the datas as table data. First we say number 1, then table data as names. Let us say by pass take RW, then age, table data as age, let's say 32, then refresh it. You see, this is how we make it. Then let us insert another data. Let's say all x age 23. Then you see how it's work. Copy this. You see every table every tables in HTML contains with table rows and table heads and table datas. Let's say Enoch with 83. Let us say 32. Refresh it. You see, this is how to make a table. Let us insert this table into center. Align. Let us use internal style sheet or CSS. Then write table. Let's say table. No. Okay, table. Then align it. No, while going on, what's going on? Then style. Then table. Then write. Then for align content, let's say center. Then refresh it. You see the content will be into center. Then let us say float. We're going to make inside center. Nope. It has to make inside the center. Text inside the center. Text align. Center. You see, or text inside the center. When we want to make this one into the center, we say center, then this element go in under this table. Then this is how to make it inside the center. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to edit those table by using style. Let us make this table header, insert a background. We say table as the first element, then next one is a TL, table data, then the third one is table header, then background color, let's say sky blue is a color. Then save it, then test it. You see, this is how to deal with to edit tables. If you want to make those one, you can make it. Okay, finally I'm going to show you how to teach you how to make a list. Now let me show you how to make a list. Header to listing. Okay, we're going to make a list here. Okay, first we use we can make a list which is called unordered. This UL means unordered list, ordered list. This is the tag 1. The second tag, we make a tag called list. These we can we can insert into the data. Let's say coffee. Okay, this is data 1. Data 2 is tea. Data 3 is milk. Okay, let us see. You see, this is how to make a list. First, you will make all the list, then you make a list. Then this tag contains the data that we want to make a list. Okay, now we can make it by ordering it by saying style, then list style type, then this sake. Okay, let us see. You see how it work. You see, then and it. Okay, list style. Okay, that's how I make it. Okay, now let us make it this one like you see, this is the dot. Let us say cycle and see what the changes. You see, this is how to make a cycle as a type or as style of type. Then we can say square. You see, the square will be work. Now let me zoom it. Now when we say none, style none, there is no dots here. And when we want to order those one, like coffee is 1, tea is 2, milk is 3, we can say style, can say order the list now. Okay, order the list, then type is 1. You see, 1 2 3. Type if is A, we will say A and B, C. When we say B, A, B, C. Okay, this is how to make it. When we want to make as a lemon, we say I as big. You see, I had 3 to Y. Then I had Y. You see, I hope you understand how to make those ones. Now, in this video, you will be able to make styles of text and to make a CSS style with different types like inline, internal and external style sheet as a CSS. Then you know how to make a list, how to make a link, and how to make a tables. I hope you understand. Now, if you have any question, you can ask inside the comment. Then, if you didn't make a subscribe, you can make it. Thank you. Then, in the next video, we are going to know or to understand how to use ID, how to use a class in attributes. or in tags or by using element. Now, I hope you understand well. Thank you. Ciao.